So most of the people here in Detroit, I think we have close to 100,000 people out of electric. It is 25 degrees and got to go check into a hotel for the next couple of days. Probably they're working on getting our electric going. But back in the day, when I was coming up, if you had a gas stove that didn't have an electric igniter on it, you could turn it on and boil water and turn on the oven to make heat. Can't do that. So the part of the suburbs that I'm in, here in Taylor, most of us are out of power. Most of the people in Detroit are out of power. That's one job I would not want to be, a service tech. You have to be out here in this wind. We have high winds out here. We have the snow that came down to 6 inches is now turned into ice. See if I can let you hear it. I'm running over top of it right now. It is crunchy like Captain Crunchberry. Okay, so right now it's just about maintaining everybody, making sure everybody is cool. So if you don't see me on video, you know I'm taking care of the family, making sure everybody is straight. I gotta check on my children, make sure they good. My grown children, because I got a grandbaby. I'm at 3, as a matter of fact. So it's a serious situation here in Detroit. It's like an ice bucket. Okay. A lot of people had generators, but you know, when you run out of gas, your home's back cold again. And Monday here, it's going to be one of the coldest days on record. We're going to have negative temperatures. Kind of, you know, I think about that game that the Chiefs and Miami getting ready to play. The wind chill is going to be negative 23. Okay. Ain't no way as a fan I would go sit in nothing like that. I'd watch it at home. I don't even know why they would have a game and endanger people's lives in negative 23 degree winds. Wind chill for that Kansas City game. I'm complaining about 25 degrees, but it's a wind chill that makes it feel like it's below zero. And everything is iced up. Ain't no more snow. It's all ice. Clunks and chunks of it. So got my nerves together after that near miss accident last night. I'm coming home from work and this idiot, he's trying to get in front of me and there's a snowpack between the lanes, and he had a little Nissan Sentra. It was a lightweight car, and this fool actually spun out in front of me. I mean, straight spun out. So, what you pointing at, bro? He straight spun out in front of me, and I'm headed right for him. And he got his kids in the back seat, and they looking at me, headed right towards him. You know, there's nothing I could do but slap it in neutral, okay, and let the car slow down on its own. And I had to veer to my right and get up in the curb a little bit to keep from hitting him. So that was just driving home in that mess last night. Was one of them ones that make you clench up your butt cheeks. Sorry, but I was like, oh Lord, I'm praying the whole time, and luckily I was able to, because he spun out in front of me like this, and I'm looking at his driver's side, and I'm headed right towards him, you know. So slapped it in neutral, veered over to the right, and I was able to get past him without causing major damage. And I wasn't the only one. Like, people next to me in the lane, we going this way, he's trying to get over and he just spins out. And now that he's crossways in the street, I'm headed right towards him. I'm like, oh Lord. And the only thing I can think about, I just saw his kid's face in the back seat, looking like, you know, you see like a deer in the headlights. So folks, we have a weather situation here, and I kind of alluded to that. This is not a good situation, especially in the wintertime when summer is different. You ain't got no power. You can deal with the heat, but the cold, you can't. You know, you'll. I mean, don't get me wrong. You die in the heat if it's too severe and you don't got nothing cool. But the wintertime is much worse, for the simple fact that when you have a situation like this, where the wind is blowing so tough, you know, it's dropping the wind chill, and then the power keeps going in and out. DTE all over the place. Detroit Energy, they all over. Trucks all over. I will say they are working feverishly to get this up, which is cool. But Man, yeah, I've been through some winters, and this ain't the worst one. It's just the extra lettuce and tomato and cheese is what's making it worse. The meat is over with. The meat was last night, but with the wind though, you can hear that wind whipping. That's what's making this worse, because of the debris that falls on the power lines. So that's why this is a worse situation. We got to go get a room because we can't stay at home. Most people, and when I called to make the reservation, they were like, well, we got a lot of rooms that are not available. And luckily, and that's why I say you got to follow that still small voice, because I was, I heard him like, oh man, I picked my phone up. It was like a block of ice. That's how cold it was. I was like, no, this can't do this, So if you have people in the Midwest and you're living somewhere comfortably, you better check on them. Make sure they okay. Because I'm telling you right now, from Ohio to Michigan, and then on the East Coast, they're going to get mollywopped worse than we are with those nor'easters. Chicago got a foot of snow, from what I understood, that lake effect snow. Now, we don't have a lake as far as being affected like Chicago. It's right there on the lake. That would be people that's closer to Toledo and Cleveland, my home state, that would probably suffer a lake effect situation. But just made some provisions. So right now, so don't freak out if you don't get no videos from me. I'm just letting you know right now why. My concern is making sure the family is safe. So, and I gotta do some checking up on folk. So I just want to give you guys a quick update. It is a nasty situation, but all is well. The Lord will provide. You just have to find the way that He is telling you to go get comfort. So I will talk to you on another one. Keep you updated on the weather situation here in Michigan. It's not good. It's not good. But God is in control. Okay? All right, folks. I'll see y'all later on the next one. Peace.